Solid ay may kasamang killing spree na umiikot-ikot dyan para sa kanila. Kaya medyo, kaya natutuwa si H2O sa killing spree. Kasi, nandyan talaga at umaalalay sa kanya.
It's a given, no?
It's a given. Uranus is quite a good pick dito. Ay, ban dito for the side of NXP Solid. You wouldn't really want to see that on the other side. Blacklist International dito, ang pinagtataka ko kung bakit nila na-ban out yung Hilda.
Yeah, I think...
sila yung isa sa mga teams na gumagamit nito.
Yun nga medyo sila yung gumagamit, so I'm a little surprised. Siguro they're considering the win rate of this hero again with NXP Solid. Or maybe they're considering na magdigi kaya tayo.
Or eto
I don't know.
Pwede. Sa totoo
I don't know
Pero pwede din tong respeto na parang mainit si Yawi ngayon. Huwag natin bigyan.
Huwag na nating bigay yung kahit ano. And first pick material talaga, si Kuya Tams ang umaapoy.
And first pick material siya kasi si Edward
Edward plus Tams.
Edward plus Tams equals...
You know what it is?
Ewan ko, parang Invasion Nation
Invasion Nation. I think he's one of the most aggressive Tams players din naman sa liga natin. Hindi makakaila. Madami siyang tinalo na Tams player sa off-lane na talagang straight up kaya niya mangmama talaga. And on the other side, it's actually a consistent pick din for NXP na nakuha nila, which is itong Khalid na to. Plus Rene J on the show, you can't go wrong with this as well.
It could be a tank na show. Pero, I agree. Knowing kung paano tumatakbo yung pattern or drafting sequence dito ng NXP Solid, this is probably gonna go to Rene J. Pero alam mo, Blacklist International, sabi nila, taka na, akailing.
Yeah, this is going to be one... we've seen this work. We've seen this work para sa Blacklist, no? Napagana nila to ng maayos in the previous game. Kaya napatagal yung game na yung nalaro. Yung nang matagal. Pero this time, hindi na Lancelot yung poprotektahan ng Akai. Ling na. Which is great. Kasi a single Hurricane Dance kaya man-nullify yung magagawing anti-Ling plays ni Rene J. Or kung si Rene J man gagamit to. Same with actually a lot of crowd control. So, Ling plus Akai is a great combo na kayang mag-sustain kahit sila lang ang magkasama.
Kailangan iwas ng NXP Solid tong Alice against the Tams. This isn't really the best.
We've seen this fail ilang beses na. Pang ilang beses na.
Diba? We've seen this matchup not go to the favor of Alice talaga.
Kahit last game, natalo yung NXP, pero lamang pa rin si Rene J on that FAMS versus Alice. Right?
So it isn't really the best position kasi after yung flowing blood, ano yung next?
Exactly.
Sobrang spammable kasi ng kit neto ni Tams. So, without the flowing blood, hindi ka talaga lalamang doon.
And may tools din kasi talaga si Fams pang habol sa Alice even if mag-flowing blood ka. So, it's gonna be a very interesting pick here. Whether or not kaya niyang iiwas ng lane itong Alice. Pero, sino ba itatapat mo? Even the Khalid's gonna have a hard time against this.
Yeah, that's true. Pero alam mo yon, it's better to choose. Sabihin na natin, parang lesser evil na lang eh. Kung saan siya, kung sino yung hindi mas mahihirapan sa dalawa.
That's true.
Just give the Khalid. Pero alam mo, Deadly Blade talaga kasi yung sa mga tinitignan kong first item dito para kay Edward at this point in the game eh. Alice, Khalid, parang oras na.
It's
Deadly
time.
Blade.
Yeah, it's time to go for Deadly Blade.
Pero alam mo, Valir and the Chango, tinanggal dito ng side ng NXP Solid. Ayaw nila ma-push back din dito yung Alice. So, ang ginawa nila, kunin natin yung backshot to lessen yung mga threat.
Yep.
Para dito sa Alice na to. Kasi yung Valir, natutulak siya. Yung Chang'o, ang hirap hulihin. There could be a time na Meteor Shower, yung panglalaban nila dyan. And yung backshot mismo, innately, is a good counter for these regenerating or sustain heroes.
Puro sustain nga, no? Puro sustain region nga yung nangyayari natin pickings ngayon eh. With the Sicilian though, finally, someone other than Onic PH gonna be picking this up. And it is in a very high-level match. So this is going to be interesting.
Ako, iniisip ko na ngayon for NXP Solid, it's going to be the Kag eh.
Kagura na ba?
I think Kag is a good... Well, nakuha na si Popol and Koopa. It could be a Kag.
We're still looking for a Chester hero here. What'll it be? Kagura seems to be...
madali hulihin. Mas madali hulihin si Celion. with a CAG. Pero there could be other choices. I mean, naglulita sila dito. Lolita, pwede yan sa Sicilian eh. They can pick the Lolita against the Sicilian. Tapos, Yawi, it's either Yawi Baksha or Yawi Choke. Kung offlane Baksha man to, there is that possibility. Pero tingnan natin kung paano ang gagawin dito.
They're taking their time on this pick.
Kailangan nila eh, because this is game number 3.
Pangmatagalan to. Itong pangmatagalan na support.
Oh!
Hindi nga. Ba't nga pala support iniisip natin?
Oo nga, no? Merong ginagawang... Well, there's this thing about the funnel then for a show. Pero, I don't really think that they will use that.
Man.
And they get the carry. That's true.
Ba't nga ba support iniisip natin kanina?
I mean,
that was weird. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. We are here on the H2O carry.
Alam mo, eto kung ibang lumabas doon, feeling ko pwede pa kung Claude. Pero kasi at this point, carry. You wouldn't really expect that. I'm not saying it's a bad pick for their side. Pero I'm sure na may iniisip dito yung NXP Solid dito sa lineup na ginagawa nila na to. On the side naman ng Blacklist International, I think they're set kasi this is the certain setup na lagi natin nakikita sa kanila. It's Aqua on that Sicilian. We're going to see probably a Popol and Koopa off-lane from Dexstar. Or it could be Sicilian to the off-lane as well. So, tingnan natin kung paano nila yung setup. Pero ang weird, no? Parang na-psycho din tayo sa lineup ng
din ako eh. Sa totoo lang eh, this is going to be one for the books here. Game 3 mga kaibigan, NXP Solid. Laban sa Blacklist International. We had some pretty long games, my friend. Ito na ba yun? Ito
na talaga yun.
Ito na ba ang talagang pangmatagalan game? Kasi madami din silang wave clear dito sa totoo lang. Talagang feeling ko pang long games talaga yung dalawang team.
Wala, Rene J talaga yung gagamit ng Cho eh.
Rene J Cho got
kumbaga, let's say it could be an orthodox dito for the side of NXP Solid. Pero kasi, they're not really known to, alam mo yun, parang join yung circle ng mga taong gumagamit ng tank show. Kasi meron mga silang kill crit na pinipik eh. So, NXP Solid, they're sticking with their comfort picks. And you know what? That is really good for their side. Kasi sa totoo lang, as long as you're comfortable and you're playing at the full potential,
that's better
mas
sometimes.
Okay na rin yun. But still, Blacklist International dito, I think they're really set on just getting this early game. I mean, the carry right now, yes, it's not picked as much, pero kasi there's this certain trend kasi ngayon sa side ng Blacklist International na for the funnels, you really have to go for those heroes na pabilog yung damage output.
That's true.
Hindi siya linear, hindi siya single target. So, carry might take them down one by one. And pagdating dun sa mga later parts of the game, they can actually shred a lot of she can actually shred a lot of the damage output na nanggagaling dito sa side ng Blacklist International. But then again, how and in what way is that going to be possible for the side of NXP Solid?
That's true.
Yun yung sasagutin nila dito. Blacklist International, to be honest, it really just boils down onto playing that certain simple setup na ginagawa nila kanina. Just get the pick-offs, let full clip shine, and dun sila mananalo.
Will that happen here? Most likely. Kasi it's you know what? It's a lane. We've seen full clip na kahit Eagles, nababagaan niya yung lane. Like, I think that happened kanina din, where hindi naman dapat siya sobrang lumamang against with the 1v1 matchup, especially against a Lancelot, especially yung may hawak pa ng Lancelot na yon is si H2O. Diba? So, pero he was able to make it work, and especially against a carry, it will be easier for full clip. Sa totoo lang, sa laban na to. Kasi there's a reason kung bakit hindi din masyadong pick ang mga marksman. Actually, narinig ko, pumapalapak yung mga marksman nun.
So, eto may fun fact tayo dito ngayon, Rockheart. 96 kills na si H2O sa buong MPL Season 6. Kailangan niya na lang ng 4 na kill para makasama siya sa 100 kill club. Sino yung mga nasa 100 kill club? Si Drix tsaka si Carl. Si Drix ng BSB, si Carl ng Bren, tapos ang susunod doon si H2O. Si Full Clip naman, needs 12 kills to reach the 100 club, the 100 kills club. So, a lot of things are really happening.
And we're only halfway through the league. Sino kaya mauna maka 200 yung gusto ko malaman.
So, yun yung mangyayari.
malupit. So sa ngayon, again, chill lang tayo muna mga kaibigan as we are in a bit of a technical pause. Pero we will be coming back soon pag tayo ay ready na. And nag-iinit na ang ating mga teams for sure.
And we're trying to make them play in the best condition possible.
That's true. Especially in terms of diba, yung network latency, dapat lowest ping lagi, mga ganun, diba?
And use this time to strategize. Yung pause na yan, tingnan mo, mag-usap lang talaga sila. Parang sinasabi lang nila MB. Ganito gagawin mo, pre, pasa mo yung bola agad kay Rene J. Pasa mo yung bola kay H2O. H2O, never hesitate. Never ever hesitate on the jump shot.
Yes.
Ayun, nag-usap-usap na sila dito. And look at Chester dito. Kahit sobrang baba ng buhay nila, they will still go for that steal on that bear.
Alright. And they actually are going to have... I'm surprised na wala masyadong invade na gaganap ngayon. Simula kanina, pansin mo. Talagang both of these teams have such high respect for the security. Yung security guard. Talagang ayaw nilang lumagpas security guard masyado. I'm surprised by the... Hindi naman sobrang wala Sinabi ko lang there's like less amounts of invades that are happening recently in this matchup. And goes to show yung amount of, yung pagkakabasa nila sa kalaban nila is both of these teams are starting to work towards mid to late game na lang.
Yeah.
Wala nang masyadong greedy for the early game.
Alam mo yun, kumbaga, kasi, yung setup din kasi na NXP Solid dito, they can't really go in for game number 3 dun sa may area na yon for the blue buff. So right now, nahuli nila si Eson and this might be the first blood of the game. Tignan natin, MB is actually there. Flicker and catches Eson. Aqua as well. Pero tignan natin dito kung paano aalis si MB. The ultimate coming out from Aqua talagang pinofocus si MB. One more hit. That could be it. Full clip dito with the execute cleanup crew. Pumasok na lang siya. Nabunggo siya ni Yawi dito. Tempest of Blades. It's there. At mapupoke niya pa ng isang best Chester. That is going to be your trade para dito.
Akala ko takas na yun Actually, it looked like it was going to be an escape and full clip was going to be necessary to clean that up. Sabi kasi kanina MB siguro, ganito mag first blood. Tas ang problema na counterplay lang. Pero again, it looks really good so far for both of these teams. I would say na yung Turtle is going to be the next I think all into dapat for Blacklist. They need this Turtle either on... Oh my gosh.
And they have the,
they have
the priority. They have the priority kasi may retry sila
They have the better early game as well.
Walang retry dito si H2O. Unlike dun sa mga former games, yung previous games na meron sila dito sa series na to. But let's talk about that later as Yawi is just tanking up everything. Tingnan natin kung sino nga ba makakuha nito. Will the retribution count? Yes, it will. Ultimate dito. Flowing blood. Kailan papasok? Hindi nga ipipilit. And that is going to be a win for the side of BLACKLIST International.
Ayaw talaga. And to be honest, you hit it on the dot there. Yung power ng Blacklist on the early game is going to be on full clips retry, which is hindi naman basta-basta. Alam mo yung pag naka-purify si carry, it's not something you can use right away in battle, especially when taking those big objectives. So, ang plan nila dito, for NXP Solid to get objectives, they need to zone out. They need to win a team fight muna para mas konti yung magiging aagaw.
Napaka-importante ng pick-off.
Pick-off para sa
for the side of NXP Solid. Pero, ngayon kasi, kung titignan nyo yung lineup nila, since wala silang retribution, they have no priority whatsoever doon sa may mga turtle, doon sa Lord as of now. Maybe later if they win fights, pero kasi retribution isn't really everything. Kumbaga, it just sets you up para doon sa mga certain fights na mangyayari pa sa mga susunod na, sabihin natin, sa mga susunod na oras ng game na to. Right now, 5 minutes into the game pa lang tayo. We only had our first turtle take dito for the side of BLACKLIST International. NXP Solid, they're really taking their time. Kumbaga kanina, aggressive talaga sila to take the fights dahil naka-lance. Ngayon naman, since nakaka-carry sila, pacing lang. Hindi pwedeng masyadong action.
Hindi pwede. Hindi pwede. They need to slow down as much as possible. Pero looks like Blacklist naman gusto namang dumire-diretso sa labanan. With full clip getting another kill there. Orange and turtle buff on this Ling is just so good.
Oh, pero doon sa may baba, nakikita mo naman dito, nakaalis na si Edward agad-agad. And that is going to be the certain advantages of winning or having a better hero para doon sa isang side lane mo. Kumbaga, nagkakaroon siya ng priority din doon para i-take down yung turret. And right now, NXP Solid, may access na yung BLACKLIST International dito doon sa may purple buff area nila.
That's right. And the buff's gonna be important, but ito ang mas importante. Itong turtle buff na to, pasok Chester into the Raging Sandstorm, not gonna be hitting anyone. Ang away ngayon is on! The turtle secured once more by full clip, at ito na ang big team fight. Masakit sa likod si Aqua. And si Eso naman hindi na kayang tiisin ang bawas din ng NXP dito. Lalaban at forward si Yawi. Disengage muna. For the meantime, it's a 1-for-1. Turtle on the side of Blacklist.
Okay, good yung ginawa ng BLACKLIST International doon. Alam nila may priority sila, kaya pinilit nila yung pag-take ng turtle na yon. Ang ginawang tama doon ng side ng NXP Solid is they take down full clip agad. So, ibig sabihin, yung turtle buff, naglaho lang.
Tama.
So, hindi rin na-utilize yun totally.
So, deny kumbaga.
Deny. It was denied. Nakuha yung goal pero denied pa rin.
Exactly. And top lane naman, makuha ng NXP Solid ang Torre. Pero lang laban, titignan natin kung sila pa rin ang mga kuha. Pasok naman si Chester.
And Chester dito, siya ang naipit sa may gitna. Yawi dito, will he get caught out?
Naklap yung gulong.
Nakalap yung gulong. Hindi, matibay na gulong yan. Matibay na gulong yan. Hindi mapaplat ng basta-basta yan.
Oo. And I think that's fine. Getting a tower is good, tas disengage. That's what NXP needs to do. Again, habang tumatagal to nang wala sila masyadong na-suffer na losses, hanggat di sila nawawalan ng Torre, okay si H2.
Okay.
Tatagal at lalakas tong carry na to. Kailangan lang, yung ibang miyembro din nila is kaya makipagsabayan mamaya. Diba? Kailangan hindi papers.
Yun yung ginagawa dito ng NXP Solid. Kumbaga, sige, nananalo sila ng fights, nakakuha sila ng pick-offs, pero hindi nila nakukuha yung turrets natin dito sa may mid at sa may top basta-basta. So, there is time for NXP Solid to react. Katulad nga nung game number 2, sinabi natin na if nag-scale dito si Alice, magiging malaking problema yon sa side ng NXP Solid nung game number 2.
Tama.
Ganito din naman yung sitwasyon ngayon. If mag-scale tong Alice at nakuha niya yung souls na kailangan niya to get to 50 stacks,
nako, yun na yun.
that is going to be the start ng pagkakaroon ng problema sa isang Alice dito. On this game.
Neson, hinahabol ng gulong na may tinik. Makakatakas ngayon, hindi. Full tip going on the chase though for carry. Tempest of Blades going out. And nahila silang lahat ni Kuya Aqua. Dexstar very, very low as well.
Pero si Tams
nagtatrabaho
sa baba.
Ako po, hindi nababansin si Kuya Tams. Edward getting a lot of goal as well. Pero, maganda naman sa NXP. Ito yung sabi natin na condition para magkaroon sila objective after a team fight. Plus, wala sa posisyon ang kalaban. Nakuha nila ngayon ang turtle.
Okay. So, hindi yon totally on the side of BLACKLIST International lang kasi nakakuha sila ng turret sa may baba. Na-convert naman ng NXP Solid yon into that turtle. So, sabihin na lang natin, in terms of map control, I still favor the side of BLACKLIST International just because there is much room to move on. For NXP Solid naman dito, they can survive the next few fights na babato sa kanila ng BLACKLIST International. At least with H2O, with that turtle buff. At, di ba?
Buhay pa yan.
Mabubuhay siya. At mabibigyan siya ng extra protection na kailangan niya.
Yep, ang problema lang is Chester did go down here on the mid lane, so baka maging problema yun for later. Pero wala namang immediate threat mula sa Blacklist sa ngayon, so hintayin lang natin.
Okay ka lang.
Yeah. Hintayin lang natin kung may magagawa ba yung death ni Chester na yun.
Pero,
kasi Blacklist right now, they're just taking it slow as well.
So, baba, nagkakaroon din ng away dito. It is going to be the carry. Renegade dito, H2O is the target, and H2O Renegade combination. Pinapakita na nila yung pangil nila dito.
Yan, nagsosolo pa si Full Clip. That is not ideal considering Edward was down already.
Actually, hindi naman nagsulo si Full Clip. Nandun si Edward. Pero kasi at least nakahanap ng paraan dito para sagutan ni H2O yung Tams. Hindi siya kumbaga hindi siya yung tipong threat na threat talaga. May way para ma-shred, no?
That's right. And speaking of shred, ito na yung bawas sa gitna ng labanan na gagawa ng alis ni MB. Totoong-totoo na. And Aqua, hirap na hirap ding mag-survive doon. Sa labanan yun, Yawi zoning everybody once more. Si Chester, pang follow-up sana. Pero hindi na daw muna kailangan for now. It's gonna be the back for Blacklist. At ang push naman para sa NXP.
Tumi-team fight na dito yung NXP Solid. Kung ano na sila. They are, how do I say this? Confident? In a way, na kaya nila panalunin to. Tingnan mo kung paano nila binibigyan ng malaking problema dito. Yung side ng Blacklist International. H2O dito, hindi nila maabot totally to take him down. Yes, damage is there, pero kasi kinakapos. And H2O has finally joined the 100 kills club in the MPL-PH Season 6.
Yes, that's using Akari pa.
Kailan tayo makasasali dyan?
Pag
sa MPL nga, hindi tayo kasali sa esports.
Nakapaglaro na, oo. Someday. Wait for it. Wait for it, my friends. Kuya H2O, going for the chase onto Eson. Hurricane Dance, makakalagtas kaya? I don't think so. And he will go down to the power of H2O. Dadagdag pa! Nagkaroon pa ng shield?
That is the passive ng isang Akai, by the way. Kapag siya ay gumamit ng skill, nagkakaroon siya ng armor.
Kala ko makakatakas na din eh.
I thought so too. Pero masyado talaga mabilis ang chasing capability dito. H2O making the carry work. We haven't seen this hero for a long time. And right now, namamayagpag dito sa series na to. Game number 3.
Yep, it's going to be that carry. Nagbubunyi ang mga marksman natin. Finally, may representative na daw sila aside from Lee Sanshin. Kasi sawang-sawan daw sila kay Sanshin eh. So, ito naman, si Kari naman ang papakitang gilas ngayon. And looking like they are ready for a possible win. And tingin ko, they're on a good way. They're on a good way to getting this. As long as they can protect this Lord, madami silang bawas. Madami silang damage na magagawa sa Blacklist International base.
Yung ano din kasi, yung dating din talaga kasi ng NXP Solid dito, hindi sila mabuli ni Edward eh. Kasi kanina, di ba, Edward had free reign to go over them. Ngayon kasi, nakuha niya yung tabs, kinahaki nila. Ibig sabihin, para nagkaroon ng sagutan ng problema. Chester dito with the ultimate, nakapag-flicker siya palabas. Lumuhod doon, no one goes down.
The 1v1 sa baba nagaganap. Tams versus Cho. Rene J very, very low. Puwang hindi na muna niya ipipilit. And that is going to be the successful defense para sa Blacklist.
Ay na masaya sila doon na nakuha nila yung ganong pacing. NXP Solid dito, nag-push lahat ng waves papunta dito sa side ng Blacklist International. And that is a win in itself. Kung may na-takedown siguro isang turret, mas nanalo pa sana sila. But still, the fact remains na NXP Solid dito, they are just moving as if sa kanila yung buong mapa na to.
Totoo yan. And that's just how you do it. That's just how you do. And moving around the map like this is indication na talagang malaki-laki na din yung lamang. Hindi lang sa control sa mapa, kundi pati na din sa gold. Although, it's only 4,000 gold, actually. 4,000 gold at 13 minutes, mukha siyang hindi malaki. Pero, since yung gold na yan is mga nasa hero na tulad ni Kari, sa H2O, kay H2O, it actually does make NXP more threatening. Mas nakakatakot silang tingnan.
That is actually a good point, Rockheart. Still, Chester dito on the other hand. Nahuli na si Edward dito and he gets shredded off. Peel composition. Rose Gold Meteor going to H2O. Tignan natin dito kung paano pipigilan ng Blacklist International yung pagtulak dito ng side ng NXP Solid. They lost one person. How will they hold? And look at this, MB going in with the ultimate. Tignan natin, Eson dito with Hurricane Dance. Yawi getting pushed back. He will go down.
Whoa.
And they stop the push.
Grabe. Yung pasok ni MB doon actually was super commendable. Pero for some reason, they had to pull back. Someone ordered to pull back from there and he had to walk pa atras. While the rest of his team just suffered so many hits. So many turret hits as well. Let's go and look at the replay dito. Hashtag Shave the Day on the Gillette Instant Replay. Maganda yung pasok ni Yawi kasama si MB. Pumuwersa na pa-forward pero looks like ang naging problema dun is they were trying to look for Full Tip who was in the Tempest of Blades at that time. And si Chester, napakababa din dun sa laban na yun. That's why they needed to back off.
And that was the Gillette Instant Replay. Hashtag Shave the Day. Rockheart, pacing ng game natin ngayon. Kari is doing work.
Yeah, he actually is doing work. H2O, 6014. Kahit na medyo nag-fail yung ibang team fights nila, they're still making it work for H2O. He's not suffering any...
Patatawag ba nating fight? Kasi what they go for is pick off muna tapos tsaka sila sumahabol eh.
Well, fight kasi apat naman silang magkaharap.
Oh,
so,
sabagay.
hindi yun pick off na like mag-isa lang sa mapa.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, it's a fight. Overall, I think siguro they were happy with 1 kill pero again they maybe they underestimated the power of Blacklist under the tower.
Okay. Totoo. And kahit si Popol and Koopa dito, nagkakaroon din ng problema yung alaga niya eh.
Nasasaktan eh.
Unless kontrolin mo talaga yan na hindi siya maabot ng carry,
Masasaktan.
talagang mag-unload si mag-unload si H2O dyan eh.
And this is percent HP damage. So kahit gano'ng kataas yung HP niya, hindi siya ganun kasakit. Hindi siya ganun kakakunan.
And kailangan pa rin nila mag-ingat dito. They still have the retribution onto the other side. Full clip dito. He is going in, trying to actually take down someone. MB dito will be the first one to go down. And look at this, Rene J going to the backlines. Aqua dito, iba yung nasipa ni Rene J. Pero sabi niya, kakayanin pa rin naman yan, pero he will actually go down. And that is a godlike for H2O. Nahuli nila dito si Edward tsaka si Eson. Aqua, Dexter, full clip. How do you fight this?
Okay, that's gonna be it. That's the problem. Because buhay si H2O. And actually, full clip is alive naman din naman, pero I don't know. It's gonna have to be another defense game. Napaka-defensive ng dalawang team na to, sa totoo lang. Minsan, feeling ko sumusobra na eh. On a July instant replay, we will definitely see na ang laking bagay ni Eson keeping everyone alive in that matchup. At considering yung lagay din ngayon ni Edward, he is not as tanky as he thinks he is. That's why sobra din yung dive niya going to H2O. That's why take down din siya sa laban na yun.
Actually, shoutout kay Manjin. Napaka-lupit ng galawan niya. Rinig na rinig yung galawan yun sa may gilid. Pero alam mo, Dexter dito, ang sabi naman niya,
down.
Parusahan natin yung dalawang support nila. Yawi and Chester, they go down. Is this a time na dapat kumuha ng Blacklist International ng Lord?
Dapat na yata kanina pa eh. Because they backed off. And now, pabalik na ulit si Yawi sa mapa. That was a 3v5. For a solid how many seconds?
Meron silang ibang plano, Rockhart. They go in, 7-0-5 pa rin dito si Carry, H2O. Sino-zone out sila ng isang aso. Tignan natin kung paano nila gagawin to. RNJ dito. Nandun sa may backlines, he is the primary target dito for everyone onto the side of Blacklist International. They're trying to take them down. Jit Kondo, knock-up is there. He's still alive. He will go down. MB dito, nahuli silang tatlong magkakatabi. Surprised! Winter Truncheon, Aqua dito, getting caught out. Full clip on the other hand, nandoon sa may gitna. He's trying to push. He's trying to set the pace para dito sa may Lord. But his allies will go down.
Yup. At kinokontrol din siya ni Chester na hindi siya basta-bastang makapag-clear ng wave ng dire-diretso. So he's always being forced to back off. Now this Lord, walang kasamang pupush dun sa bot lane. And feeling ko that is a very good thing para sa NXP. They basically just nullified the Lord take by taking kills of their own after that team fight. So I'm very curious to see how fast NXP got that. And reset na naman tayo dahil longest games na
reset na naman tayo. And yun yung naging tempo natin. Ito yung naging tema natin for the 2 games na meron tayo. Road to greatest games. And kung mabilis tong game 3 na to, anticlimactic yun.
Sa bagay, nga. Napaka-weird naman nun. Parang minadali. Kung 12 minutes, tapos agad. Hindi! Sabi ni Ginoong Valdez, todo na natin to. And it is happening. We are on the 20-minute mark almost. Teka, grabe naman yun! And Raging Sandstorm palayo, pero nasunog na siya ni Edward with the Molten Sights. Tower goes down in mid, and they are now collapsing onto the middle of the pit.
Nahuli nila si full clip dito, Rene J with the heads-up play. Aqua, kinakalmot-kalmot siya ni Iori dito sa may likod. Pero Eson, siya ang susunod na tutumba. Rene J talagang gustong-gusto niya dito makuha si Aqua. He will go down as well. Dexter dito, last target, final target for the side of BLACKLIST International. And they are going to march on.
Wipeout!
Nagmamadali dito yung mga members ng NXP Solid. This is the long march. This is the long march.
Sige, sa inyo
Papasok.
ang Lord, amin ang base!
Sa inyo ang... Oh my goodness, NXP.
Oh my God,
Sa
NXP.
haba-haba na nangyari, they return the favor. They win this series. 2-1. NXP Solid. Pangalawang beses sila nakita. They got over the hurdle.
They are over the hurdle and the drought is officially over. We're on a streak here for NXP. Another 2-1 victory for the day.
Drought aside, nakita mo dun, tumapik-tapik pa talaga si MB, no?
See that?
Hindi.
Ganda magalis.
Ito yung tinatawag na confidence.
Confidence, man.
Kumbaga, na-build up na uli yung confidence nila. They know that they can do that. MB, ibaba mo pa ng onti yung ulo mo para makita namin.
Sayang naman.
Pero alam naman natin kung ano yung tsura nun.
Oo, syempre. Pero
baba pa rin ng onti.
baba pa rin. Ayan! Oh, may control. May control.
May control. Oy, yawi, ano yan?
Oy! Tayo tayo dyan. Sorry po, Ginoo.
Kidding aside, this series is one for the books.
One for the books, absolutely.
BLACKLIST International, nung una silang beses na nakita dun sa 6-man setup, it didn't really work well for NXP Solid. That's one of the stories na, alam mo yon, it really ignited a lot of the heat sa may social media. But right now, for the second time around, sabi nung iba kasi, yung last win ng NXP Solid, alam mo yon,